Hey loves, and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl CheKesha Simms, and I am here today to decorate my monthly view in my EC Life binder. And I will be using a kit from the Paper Crown Planning Company on Etsy. So if this is your first time, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you never miss any of my videos. So what I'm going to go ahead and do now is to pull out the pages. I've already cut slices on the sides of all the pages, so I don't have to do that week by week. Now, and this was originally going to be just I was going to decorate and talk during the whole process, but the video ended up going super long, and then I ended up having technical difficulties, so I had to break it down. So it will be a part 1, which this is part 1, and a part 2. So this kit is super nice, and as you can see, I am perfecting my cut lines, but on this particular sheet, I didn't change the cut settings before I started cutting. I was cutting a large batch of stickers that day, and then when I switched, and right there I'm showing you the name of the shop and her, which is her Instagram name and the Etsy name. But you will start to see later in the video where some of the stickers are still stuck to the paper, and that's because the blade cut all the way through. And when I realized that, I did immediately change it before I went in and printed the second sheet. But I was happy that it was just the first sheet because they're bigger stickers. The only stickers that I really struggled with getting off the page were the date flags because they are a lot smaller. And for time reasons, yeah, I might skip through that, but we'll see as I continue to do the voiceover, because I'm literally doing the voiceover and editing the video at the same time. Yeah, I'm fancy, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and pull off the monthly header section, and I decided to go ahead and white that out. Now the border or the header part that's already on there, I really don't have to white it out, but I will end up doing that. So what I'm doing now is putting the sheet of paper on top of the actual planner page so I can make sure that I line that piece of that sticker sheet right. And the reason why I say that is because this paper, this is the first time I'm putting like a huge sticker down on there, so I didn't know whether or not I would have a hard time taking it off or not, but it did come off really easy, and I give credit to Erin Condren because she does have probably one of the best paper that I've seen on planners. And even though I'm a babe, I still consider myself a babe because I'm only a year and some change in. But her paper has always been amazing. That's why, again, I'm so glad that she came out with the binder system. So Shay, if you're watching, please do not find me for all the whiteout. But I had to do it because that black was going to show through my my sticker. So like I said, I decided to go ahead and wipe this part out, in which I really didn't have to, because after I went back and decorated it with the washer, you couldn't even see through it. But I'm gonna go ahead and just do the same thing over on this side, because I don't know, I'm all about balance. Balance is my thing right now. Like, you will probably hear me mention balance in a lot of my videos, because a lot of times, even though we are planners and we decorate our planners and we put stuff in our planners, we sometimes don't use it to create a balanced life. That, you know, we put all of these plans on there and we are so overwhelmed and so exhausted because we're not even planning appropriately. So that's what I've been doing over the past month, and that's why you haven't seen a lot of videos from me, because I've been trying to create a schedule. I've been trying to create balance and The first way that I started at is spending more time, in which I spend time with my family, my husband. Don't get it wrong, but the quality of time, not rushing the time, you know what I'm saying? Just having authentic time, not saying, boo, I gotta get back so I can go live, or boo, I gotta get back so I can film this video, or I gotta get back so I can make this conference call. Like, scheduling out every area of my life, because my husband and I are entrepreneurs, and we do run what we call an enterprise. You have to make sure that all of the hats that you're wearing are, one, you're functioning properly under each hat, and then two, that you're giving the person that's wearing the hat the proper time to be able to relax and just kind of renew your mind and just, you know what I'm saying, just get your life together. So that's super cute. I'm in love with this kit. I think this is probably one of the prettiest kits I've ever used. I mean, when I say ever, that means like from a Hobonichi to an A5 to a B6. This is really, really pretty. And I would really, really, really like a sticker kit for all of my planners, my Hobonichi, my A5, and my B6. And I know y'all haven't seen my B6 in a while, and she will be making a reappearance, because the one thing about being in the Travels Notebook, you can swap out anytime. And I do have a lot of inserts that I save, so I don't have to continue to buy them. So that's a good thing as well. So here's where I'm going to start laying the date dots, and not date dots, date flags. Because I'm a believer in trying to call things by the right names. Because if not, y'all got my back. Y'all will let me know that I am, not saying it right. So because there are 31 of these flags and I am not speeding up this video, I'm going to go ahead and cut out and come back showing you the last couple of stickers, which are right here. And because these bottom ones were cut all the way through, some of them I did have to go through and cut the back so I could peel the backing off of the sticker paper. So now what I'm about to do is just kind of lay a few other stickers. I don't really overdo the deco on my monthly because I do want to leave room to write things or add stickers at a later time. And you can see my cord dangling in, and I realized my hands were super dry, and this is my all-time favorite lotion. I get it from the Dollar Tree. I have not seen it anywhere else yet, but I normally get, when I see it, like 3 to 4 jars at a time because you never know when they might sell out of it. And this lotion is so good because I'm a hairstylist, so I have water-induced eczema on my hands. So I really need something that's going to be thick and moisturizing without making my hands look like I dipped them in a can of Crisco. So as I rub that in and get my hands straight, I'm going to go ahead and look back on this page and see what I'm going to use. So because this sheet right here, there's no days of the week, I decided, see, slippery hands, I decided to wipe those dates out and add some of this beautiful Simply Gilded washi. I'm still in the year of no hoarding, so I'm trying to use as much as I can. And I was happy about doing the No by July. I was a little antsy at first, and even though I did buy some things, I did not buy all the things, because for those that know me, I'm always buying stuff. And when you have an opportunity to really commit to a challenge, you really see the error in your ways. I was spending so much money, and God will definitely, well, I can speak for myself, He will definitely show you yourself when you are fasting from something. And He showed me myself all the way. So I like doing the challenge because anytime I try to do a no buy on my own, it's always an epic fail. And that's why I'm so passionate about doing things in groups, because it holds you accountable. And in a way you feel like, if I don't do it, I'm going to let people down. not with the, I'm not trying to be pressured, but I like doing stuff as challenges or as a group. So I'm going to save a lot of these and use it on my currently or dashboard page. Still don't know the proper name for that. And I was going to try to put all of that in one video, but like I said, it ended up being like 49, 50 minutes. And I struggled with wanting to put all of it together. So there is going to be a part 2. So all I'm doing now, and I know my voice sounds funny, I've been doing like all-nighters because the Hubs has been out of town. He's been at the youth retreat. So, I can't sleep without my baby. So I would just be up. So I figure why not, get ahead of the game and film a whole lot of videos. Plus, little man has been with me and he's been up all night playing video games too. So what I'm doing is using these, I call them calendar box stickers because it has a little opening. I decided since it was only 2 to use one at the start of the month and the end of the month, and that would kind of be like my landmark to know those are the first and the last days to start. And they did kind of cover up the little flag part, but that doesn't bother me. I could have peeled the flag dots up. Date flags. I could have peeled the date flags up, but I decided to let it be. So I kind of struggled with that bottom section because, again, like I said, I'm all about balance. And because I had the Simply Gilded washi at the top, I wanted to put it at the bottom. But as I was laying it, it was starting to, it was coming over top of the calendar box sticker. So, again, the whiteout. Because with Simply Gilded washi, it is a little bit thin. And I'm kind of sometiming when I'm laying just washi in general. If it shows through, depending on how much it shows through, will determine if I'm going to use whiteout. If it's not going to be that big of a deal, because at the end of the day, I'm the only person that's looking at it. I don't use the whiteout. So as you can see, I took that Simply Gilded off because I wasn't liking it. And I'm going to try to scratch the whiteout off. Well, not yet. What am I doing? What are you doing, Keisha? Yeah, here we go. I was trying to scratch the whiteout off because sometimes I can scratch it off. And because if I would have been able to scratch it off, I would have just left it blank. But I decided, to use this functional sidebar because it is very beneficial to put some at a glance things, because this page is basically at a glance because you're not going to put all of your full-blown plans on your monthly view. If that was the case, you wouldn't have a planner, you just have a wall calendar. So I'm going to go ahead and put 4 of these colorful half box stickers here, and I'm going to use this as my goals section. And even though this planner is the headquarters or the central location, I'm still trying to come up with like a fancy name for my for this planner. Even though this is supposed to be all things Simms Enterprises, it's still really my planner because he has his own way of doing his plans and stuff, and I have mine. But because our businesses are our businesses, our ministry are our ministry, all things that God gave us, for me, I need to have one centralized location to put all of our stuff, because in my traveler's notebook, that's more like my private stuff, like, if I got a doctor's appointment, nail appointment, if I need to, things that I need to do as the individual, not as the business woman. So this is the goals sticker that they have. And the scripts on here is like, it's really, if this is where it's really scrippy. It's super scrippy. Like, it is really, the script is just amazing. It is super scrippy. I be coming up with some crazy stuff. But anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and make this top part my next month section. And I'm going to put this floral half box sticker just to kind of break it up so it won't look so plain sitting up there at the top. But I like to always write things to remind me that I need to put on my next month spread on this month as well. And then as well, it might be something next month that I need to mentally prepare for. So if I see it here, every time I flip to my month at a glance page, it'll, one, remind me that it needs to be put on the following month, and two, I'll be prepared and I won't forget. Because y'all gotta tell me, all the stuff that we write in our planners, I know y'all don't remember everything, because I know I don't, because I'll go back and look at my spread, or I'll go back to do my daily, because I like to write in it daily. I'm like, oh man, I forgot to do this. So I'm trying to also incorporate that into my habit, into my balanced life, is in the mornings when I get up, spend my time with God, then look at my planner, see what I have to do for the day so I won't forget it. So here I'm just adding these super cute deco stickers. They are so cute. And I think that's going to be about it in regards to what I'm putting on the spread. I will go in and pull, they had the date flags. They also have like about 4 or 5 or 6 ones that have asterisks on, and I was going to use them here, but I'm going to actually, I think I'm going to end up using them at the end of part 2. But this is pretty much all of the deco that I am going to do to this spread. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this voiceover part and let you finish watching the rest of it so you can go tune into part 2, and I will leave part 2 at the end of the video. So if you enjoyed this plan with me, or really decorate with me in my monthly view, and you like the kit and you like the way it turned out and you want me to do more of these, make sure you drop me a comment below and give me a big old thumbs up if you like this video. And as well, make sure you subscribe to the channel and click that notification bell so you never miss one of my videos. So tune in for part 2. Peace. Thank you again for watching, and don't forget to click the box to watch part 2.